As I sit with a conversation I had with Philip in our podcast recording, I'm struck by how gently and honestly he brought together two worlds, one of executive leadership and one of the neurodivergent lived experience. It felt both grounded and expansive. We touched on many different themes, all of which I can't reflect on here, but what struck me was the loneliness of leadership, the pressure to conform, and that pursuit to be good enough that so many of us neurodivergent individuals experience so much of the time. And the quiet power of creating spaces where people can just be people, just as they are, who they were supposed to be, not what society expects. One moment that really stayed with me was when Philip spoke about his autistic daughter and how, for her, some things are harder to get over. And he named something that I think is or can be so misunderstood, and it's that autistic individuals can't get over things or can't move on or are just being difficult. And it's just not true. It's just the way we process our emotions, our memory, and the meaning we associate with things. It's just different, and that's okay. It's just how it is. It doesn't mean that we won't get there. It's just in a different way. It just sometimes takes more time. It depends on the individual. His reflection reminded me that neurodivergence isn't something to be managed or corrected. It's something to be honoured, to build, to work with, and to build around. Not to expect us to be what society wants us to be. I do think there was a clear call to action in this conversation, a challenge to notice where complacency has crept into our systems, and to stay awake to what inclusion really requires. And to me, that's open, safe dialogue, real deep listening to understand, not respond, flexibility, and the courage to reimagine success on our own terms. I do hope this conversation offered you something, whether it's resonance, reflection, of a new way of seeing people. I really hope it's helped. As always, thank you for listening, and remember, who is loved will always feel safer.